Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Going to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harvard. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, South Carolina! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Final he forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw, it's Aller. They're setting up the screen. On his feet at the 40. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
Give me 1 second, big dog. I need to cut my son's pizza. Hey, son. Here you go. Yeah.
Had a chance to talk
My bad.
during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Pena. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Snagged in the middle, it's Bennett. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. playing play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Allard. Using his feet to buy time. He'll throw it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rushes on him. Finds his man. It's Ross. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. The sure hands. It's Pena. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires left. Complete downfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Back to throw, it's Allard. Unleashes one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Up above meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Dropping back, it's Aller. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The screen, he's got wheels. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see them motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice, positive game. But more importantly, defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? Quarterback may change this route. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
It's just so nice to have a signal baller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeps it on the draw. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wide open spaces. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They're going to ride this running back. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. huge play. They've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Allen. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Unloads it left. It's caught. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.